Good morning. Well, technically afternoon now, I guess. How you guys doing today? Gonna keep working on this tractor. I just wanted to let you know, or give you a little update, I guess. I had that meeting for Golden Harvest agronomy meeting yesterday down in Fort Wayne. Really good meeting. We had a couple of very interesting, good speakers. Gave me a few things to think about. Try and do some more experiments and stuff this spring with some fertility on corn and beans too. But really good meeting. I appreciate everybody at Syngenta and Golden Harvest for putting that on for us. Had a training today at the John Deere dealer on the Operations Center, which is John Deere's online ag management software stuff that we use for field record keeping and all of my harvest data and that kind of stuff. So pretty good meeting up there too. I appreciate them guys doing that. Back to this. So today's plan is to keep cleaning up. I don't think we're quite going to get to finish this today. But I am going to just keep cleaning it up. I noticed when I was power washing the other day, there's a fair amount of tar and stuff like that on here. Also, I don't know if you guys can see it, but that fender is pretty dirty. Both of them are. So I'm going to take the hose here and just kind of rinse stuff down for the next 10-15 minutes, whatever it takes. Get most of the heavier stuff off. It's really not that heavy stuff. It's just stuff that got sprayed around when I was cleaning other areas of the tractor. And then I'm going to get all the tar off. We'll use our brake cleaner and a rag and go over the whole tractor to get all the tar off of stuff. And probably by the end of the day, get the foam cannon out and try and clean it up real good. All right, I got a fair amount of dirt off. Tractor looks decent. Now we're gonna start getting tar. I tried to do a pretty good job when I was power washing of getting the heavy stuff, anything that was really thick off. Used the heat from the power washer and that seemed to work pretty well. So most of what's left for tar is just thin stuff. But there is a lot of it, as you can kind of see. We got spots all over the place. So I'm gonna let the hood dry off, and while I'm doing that, the back fender should be getting close to dry. Maybe not quite. But anyway, I'll start working on that and getting all the tar off of this thing, because there's quite a bit of it. There is a lot of tar on this tractor. Fortunately, this brake cleaner makes it come off pretty easy. But man, there's a lot. Most spots come off with just one shot of that brake cleaner. A couple of ones that are heavier, you gotta spray them a second time, like this big one right here. But it is coming off, so that's a good thing. All right, I think I've got most of the tar off. I'm sure I'll find some more when I start wiping stuff down by hand, but got that pretty well done, I guess. I did go ahead and clean the floor off as well, because I was tired of walking through the mud. And I think the next step is I'm going to hook a foam cannon up and soap it and wipe everything down by hand and then wash that off. Hopefully that'll get most of the residual stuff off and clean it up a little bit better. And then we'll have to look and see. I may end up foaming it twice. I don't know. We'll see how it looks like when we're done the first time here. Okay, here we go. I think my handle broke. That's not good. It's not one thing, it's another, I tell you what. All right, we're gonna worry about that in a minute. I'm gonna get a rag and wipe down what I did get foamed. Look, more tar. Who would have guessed? By the way, when you are climbing on tractors that are covered in wet, foamy soap, be very careful because they're slippery. Okay, pretty well got this wiped down. I'm gonna switch guns and fire the power washer back up, rinse it off. I really don't want stuff to dry on it, so I kind of just go back and get everything wet that I had hit before, and I'll go back and rinse it good. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Looks pretty good. I didn't quite get foam over on this side, all of it, and wiped down, so I'm gonna finish that. I have multiple handles for that power washer, so I'll just swap one out and worry about fixing it later. Assuming it's the handle and not the foam cannon. Guess we'll figure that out, won't we? But it is looking pretty good. It was indeed the handle. And I'm out of foam. Okay, tractor is clean-ish. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know that I am going to foam it again now that I've done that and looked at it. We'll see what it looks like when it dries, I guess. Clearly there's no wax or any kind of protectant left on it because there is no beading, no nothing of the water. It's just wet. So I think we're going to wax this one. We're going to kind of use it as a comparison to that ceramic coating that we put on the other tractors. And well, we'll see. I don't know yet. We'll see what it looks like when it gets dry, if I'm going to get the buffer out. Some of the stuff on the hood and these rear fenders kind of looked like it needed it. I probably will, but it won't happen tonight. So Dad needs some help in his house getting some stuff moved around with his little construction project. So I'm going to go help him do that, and then we'll come back out here and take a look around stuff. Okay. I had to help Dad get this fireplace in. That's going in that corner. It weighs 300 pounds supposedly, so we lifted it onto there with the forklift in the garage and wheeled it in here. I'm not sure how he's going to get it off yet, but that's not really my problem. Anyway, thought I'd show you a little update. You guys remember that beam we put in? It's back in up here. He's got stuff framed in. He had to put a duct up there, so he got some nice boards over that, cover it up. Got some new lights in. And he's framing in around it here. This is a pretty cool little wall he's got. So, looks nice. He got this side over here done since I've been in here last time. Anyway, quite a project he's got going on here. Well, I got that stuff in the house done. Tractor's dried off. I did dry it off with a towel here a little bit ago. I just wanted to kind of look at, see what stuff looks like on top here. Yeah, I think we're gonna get the buffer out tomorrow morning and do a little bit. Won't take long because these are nice big flat surfaces. Those tend to be the easiest to buff, and we'll just bring that shine back to it a little bit. It's not too bad. So, whoa, falling. That's my plan for tomorrow. We're gonna finish this tractor up here, or most of it anyway. We'll buff the hood out, and then we'll get our, like I said, I'm gonna put wax on this tractor, so we'll get that put on tomorrow. I do need to grease the fan drive on this one yet. In there, I have not done that, so we'll probably do that tomorrow afternoon. Finish cleaning the cab, wash the windows and stuff, and we'll be pretty well wrapped up with this tractor. So that is a good thing. What else? Oh yeah, it is February now, and that means it is filter sale season at our John Deere dealer. Pretty much all John Deere dealers, I think. So I need to start working on getting a list together of all the filters that we need. So after we're kind of finishing up with this tractor here, we do have a couple other ones to bring through the shop, the ones that we don't use near as much and stuff, but I need to go upstairs, take inventory of what we have for filters, what I'm still going to use this winter on those tractors, and what ones we need to get to restock our supply so that we are ready for next winter when we're changing filters. So I probably will work on that tomorrow a little bit. And yeah, we're getting there. It's pretty soon here. I imagine we're gonna drag a planter out or something else in this shop, and things will change a little bit, so we'll have something a little more exciting going on in the videos instead of the same thing over again. But we had to get through the equipment first, and tractors were a priority to get them serviced and put back together. So yeah, that's my plan for tomorrow. I do need to still keep working on some yield maps, so I've got that going on as well. But let's finish this thing up tomorrow and get it out of the shop. So hope you guys have a good day, good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Hit the like, subscribe, leave me some comments and feedback if you got any questions. I will try and answer them. See you tomorrow.